Hello, welcome to my review of the Proscenic T21 air fryer. I am the air fryer bro. I'm going to leave a link in the description for my full written review over on my website. If you're interested in that, you just have a look at the link in the description. Before I start, I'd like to apologise. I know this is a bit of a weird setup. I live in a very small house. This was the best kind of filming scenario that I could come up with, so I apologise if it's not perfect. Anyway, this is my review of the Proscenic T21 digital air fryer. I got this air fryer for about 120 US. I would say that's one of the things I do really like about this air fryer. The price is really good for what you get. I've seen this on offer on Amazon in America for like 99 US fairly often. So for the price, this offers a very good value air fryer. It's also a 5.5 litre air fryer, so that is a pretty good size for that kind of price. It would suit a lot of families. It's not like absolutely massive in air fryer terms, but it's a good size. So I'm going to talk about things I like and I don't like for this air fryer. I've used a lot of air fryers, as you can imagine, being the air fryer bro. And yeah, these are some of the takeaways that I have. So yes, I like the price. What are some of the other things I like about this air fryer? I also like the design. I think it certainly looks a lot more expensive than the price tag. You can see it has a nice stainless steel finish. The quality of the material seems pretty high for the price, and the finishing on the plastic is pretty good. So I'm happy with the design. I think it looks pretty good in my kitchen. One of the other things I like is it is a smart air fryer. That means you can use an app. So I have an Android phone. I download the Proscenic app on my phone. I was able to then use that to control the air fryer, and I can even program in some of the custom recipes that I use on a regular basis, and then it's very easy for you to set these up on your air fryer. So I really like the fact it is a smart air fryer. You can use the Wi-Fi in your house, right, to connect the air fryer with the app on your phone. It works really well. Okay, one of the other things I like is I like the cooking performance. My usual main air fryer is a Philips air fryer, which is a well-known air fryer that has a very good cooking performance, and I haven't really noticed any kind of drop-off when using the Proscenic air fryer. It seems to cook everything equally as well as the Philips air fryer. Even though it's a slightly larger size, it still seems to have a very good cooking performance. One of the other things I like is I really like the coating. Now, the air fryer coating on the basket is very important, because unfortunately quite a lot of air fryers out there have a low quality coating that after a while will start to peel. Now I've had this for 3 or 4 months, around 3 to 4 months, and I've used it as my main air fryer, and I have to say I've been very happy with how the coating has held up. So let me show you. They say that it has a double layering of the non-stick coating, and I find that it's still in really good condition after heavy usage for 3 to 4 months. Everything seems to wipe off it really easily. The non-stick coating is really good in that, you know, things just clean off it real easy. In fact, this air fryer is very easy to clean because everything is just very, very simple. My Philips air fryer, they have like a cyclone thing on the bottom. So on here on the Philips, they would have like a swirly thing, which they say helps with airflow, but it's really annoying to clean. So I actually like on this air fryer, it has a very simple cooking compartment, which is very easy to clean, and the coating, yeah, everything seems to wipe off the coating really well. So yeah, they say it's a double layered coating, and like I said, I find that it works really well. It has held up so far, and everything seems to wipe off it very easily. So that's the main things that I like. I like the price, I like the fact it's a smart air fryer, I like the fact that cooking performance is good, and I've been impressed with the coating on the basket of the air fryer. It seems to work really well, which is a major thing for air fryers, as I said earlier. Now on to the things that I don't like. Now the main downside for this air fryer for me personally is the fact you can't use it one-handed. Let me show you. When you try to use it one-handed, see, you literally are not able to pull out the compartment with one hand. Whoops, sorry about that. You see, it's so hard. So you actually have to use both hands. You need to hold it and then go like this, and you can feel, right, it's still a little bit hard to come out. You see how much force it takes. So for me, that's a bit of a design error, and I hope that Proscenic, when they redesign this air fryer, that they do bear that in mind, because it's, you know, a fairly big draw, really, you know, or it's a fairly big downside, I should say, for this air fryer. Personally, you know, it still is not so awful that I'm not going to use this air fryer, or I'm not going to recommend this air fryer. But yes, that is a major flaw that they do need to improve. Also, the basket, when you hold the handle, you can see that the end of the basket starts to tilt up a little bit away from the compartment, and it just feels a little bit kind of not stable. So it doesn't really give me a lot of confidence when holding the handle. You know, the end will kind of lift up like this, and it doesn't feel 100% secure. So when you're moving the basket around, I don't really like that feeling, you know. So that's the major kind of downsides, really. The other main one is that I find that the control panel is quite cumbersome, I would say. So let me just pause the video, I will plug it in and I will show you what I mean. Okay, I am back. So now I have the unit plugged in. So I'm going to show you what I mean. So I find that it's quite a cumbersome control panel. You know, you end up pressing these things and it seems to react a little bit slowly, you know, and it can just be a little bit annoying to change the temperature and the timing. Yeah, because I have another on the Philips air fryer. It just seems to be a lot faster for you to do that, even though it's also a digital air fryer. Yes, they do have some of the presets you can use like this, but I find I don't use many of the presets, and then I just find it a bit annoying with all of this. So that's why I said earlier that the app for this really helps a lot, because it means I can basically program in all of my main things that I like to cook in my air fryer, and then I can just use the app to bring it up super fast. So yeah, if they didn't have the app, I would probably go as far as to say that I wouldn't really recommend this air fryer. But the fact that it does have the app, it helps to bypass the annoying control panel. So yeah, overall, all in all, I would say that if you don't mind the fact you have to use this air fryer with two hands, for the price of this air fryer, you are getting a quality air fryer which seems to work really well and has some key features. So yes, I would recommend it, but if you think using it with both hands would annoy you, maybe you should look at another option. Okay, so thanks for watching this review. If you have any specific questions about this air fryer, you can leave a comment in the comment sections below and I will try to get back to you.